Trees, grass, pastures, flowers, bollocks.
Okay, let's go.
Right, today we're playing something called Kingsize by Robtek. 50 games in one pack. And you can assume that these 50 games are shit. There we go. That's what that looks like. There you go, mate. And for once I don't really care what the camera quality is like on the screen, because these are going to be horrendous, rubbish, even for typing quality. Games written in BASIC. There you go. You can see the price was $7.99 in 1987, so I presume it was probably about 15 quid when you C64 games were about 15 quid most of the time on disc. So we're sitting over here, you're watching the big Trinitron, so am I. Off we go. I loaded the first game. It's called Space Galaxy. And if I could have remembered how many blocks it was to load, I think it was 26 blocks to load, so you have to divide that by 4 to get the amount of memory used. Right. Oh, actually I should list line 10, because this bit is probably quite important. Okay, have we loaded a different game now? Okay, I'm sure last time it said REM Elwood Computers. Anyway, run. Blow up all the ships before they attack your planet. Watch out for your fuel level. Try and land underneath. Use joystick input to. Great. Zip stick. Press a space bar. Yes sir. Get ready. I was born ready apparently. That's the thing. In the 80s everyone was born ready. Okay, that's not good. I thought the joystick was in the wrong port for a second. It's just horribly slow. Oh, there's no sound at all, is that right? Oh man. None of these games got sound. Right, why isn't it using sprites? I don't think these are sprites. How do you get more fuel then? Did it tell us how to get more fuel? Could do some sound. Obviously all these games are shit, but this is above cassette 50 level, so don't complain. You know the score. If you get 50 games on a disc, you know you're getting 50 shit games on a disc. They're going to work out 7.5p each, I think, if my maths is not correct. Ah, come on man, just blow up already, innit? How'd you bloody land the piece of shit? Because the fuel is not going up. Well, it's a bit finicky with the old, you know, Gradius mothership. This is not on the end of the volcano level 1. Possibly if the programmer was on drugs, assuming he's old enough to be on drugs, let alone if it's legal in his country, maybe he was seeing the end of level guardian of level 1. Yeah, they are sprites, they're just rubbish sprites. Yeah, that was a thing I remember. People used to say when writing basic programs, to speed up the the program, you can move your sprites in 8 pixel jumps at a time. And I'm thinking, what's the point of that? You might as well use fucking user-defined graphics then, innit? The whole point of sprites is you can animate them and move them 1 pixel at a time without any attribute clash like that fucking pregnant calculator, the ZX Spectrum, and other machines of that ilk like the Aquarius and fuck knows what else. So now one of the reasons why I decided to do this game is because I'm shitting myself over the coronavirus, literally. And of course, like an idiot, I go and look up the symptoms, and in the last 1 or 2 days, apparently that is an early symptom. Oof. I don't want the internet anymore, really. Just fuck off. I've seen everything on YouTube pretty much that I ever need to see, or that is available to see. Or I can blow up some more ships. So if you stay here, you're always going to get it. Or if I keep my finger on the fire button, yeah, that works. But your fuel always goes down, doesn't it? This is, well, the way the stars are scrolling in the background. And I wonder if they're all full stops and it's just colour RAM that's being changed. That's interesting. That would be a quicker way of doing a coloured star field. Because the background is always going to be black. Whether it likes it or not. It's got no choice in the matter. Of course, I could put the volume up on here, but no, there really is. Sirius has defeated you again. Well, fuck you, mate. Where's my money, innit? Stop expecting Boris Johnson to pay your fucking staff. Pay them yourself, innit? Right, so that was Space Galaxy, more like Space Bolloxy, if you ask me. Can we run it again without running out of memory? Try and land underneath on your screen. Watch out for your fuel. Blow up all ships before they attack your planet. Right, I'm curious now to see how the fuck do you land? Is there like an, I mean we did pretty well I think, especially with a little cheat there just by standing in the right place and holding the phone. Oh, there is fucking sound. So now we have to do the whole bloody thing again, just so you can hear the sound effects. What an asshole. And that means you're going to see my Scottish pyjama bottom. You bastard. Bloody cats. And why the SCART sockets always the wrong way round? If the SCART sockets were not upside down on every fucking TV, wouldn't be a problem, would it? There's definitely enough bloody volume. Right, let's go. And the sprites are still there. Is it just going to leave all of them there on the screen? It's going to crash. Right, how do we land? That's can't go forwards or back. You can't land. So what the hell is it talking about landing? Oh, you knob mad Commodore. Ah, fucking bollocks, man. Shit game and shit review. Cool, I'm spoiling you here, mate. You know what, for something like cassette 50, this is actually not bad. It will teach you about programming. And I think that's probably why most of the non-stupid people would actually buy something like this. Because they know that the stuff is going to be written in BASIC, so... Yeah, speaking of stupid people, my idiot neighbour, after yesterday's emergency broadcast at 8:30 by the Prime Minister, telling everyone to fucking stay apart, she's got the garden around for 2 hours. That's essential, isn't it? Ooh, the lawn must be mowed.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home. Because the critical thing we must do to stop the disease spreading between households. That is why people will only be allowed to leave their home for the following very limited purposes.
It's the end times. Dumb people will inherit the earth. I don't see dumb people because I'm dead, because I've got an IQ of 137. Right, you get the idea.